Hey y'all, a very happy Whiskey Wednesday to you, and today we're going to step outside our comfort zone a bit and we're going to review Western Gold, a Kentucky bourbon whiskey. Not something that I normally drink or would normally be in my kind of wheelhouse, but we're going to give it a go. So we'll pour two things, as we usually do. We'll pour a shot and we'll pour ourselves a nice little glass of this as well. So as you can see, I've had some of this already, and normally do keep kind of a bourbony style whiskey around, but it's not a favorite style. It just it just isn't. But we're gonna really relax with it, take our time, and give it a bit more of a chance, and kind of try to appreciate all the intricacies of it. So let's start with the nose. I don't think I've ever actually gotten a good nose of this before, so it's actually way sweeter than I would expect. There's I'd say there's vanilla, maybe some honey. And you do definitely get the oak in it as well. Maybe caramel and something almost like tobacco, but there's something herbally, maybe, I don't know. That's way more interesting than I would have imagined. I should actually look at the bottle. It's Western Gold straight old Kentucky bourbon whiskey, and it's 3 years. There isn't really anything much in the bottle. Straight old Kentucky bourbon whiskey aged in American oak, based on best American grain, pure water, and knowledge of experienced distillers. A smooth and mild, straight old Kentucky bourbon whiskey, distilled and aged under the supervision of the United States government. Well, that's interesting. Do we have anything else here? Not really. You get this in a little. So you do. So it's definitely something that's available at a reasonable price. Very oaky. Very oaky. The oak is kind of overpowering, really, compared to everything else, I feel. But there is the sweetness, that kind of caramel or vanilla, maybe honey, something like that is there as well. It's kind of funny. I don't think I've ever sipped this. I think I've only ever had shots of it before. So it's interesting actually sipping it and taking a bit more time to appreciate the taste. I'll say this right now, it's probably a better whiskey than I thought or gave it credit for. Okay, let's try the shot and see what else, what if anything else that reveals to us. Cheers, y'all. So there's the oak there, and then there's what it is. There's something almost like sour for me in the exit. There's a decent burn to it as well, but you'd expect that from a shot. Yeah, and obviously, look, I haven't really mentioned it, but it's bourbony. that should go without saying. It is a bourbon. it's bourbony, of course. Trying to think now, is there anything else we can pick out of this? Not really, you know. It's the first bourbon we've reviewed on the channel, and as I said, it's a little bit outside my wheelhouse, but I'm open to kind of experience it a bit more and trying them and giving them a chance. On sitting down and actually kind of tasting it and going through it and considering it, it's better than I thought than just knocking a shot of it occasionally. So that did surprise me a bit. I will admit it's a better whiskey than I ever gave it credit for. It has a lot more going on. So yeah, that's Western Gold, 3 years old. It's a reasonably priced supermarket whiskey, so it's very affordable. If bourbon is your style, maybe it's not the worst. Yeah, and like I said, it surprised me. It's a better whiskey than I thought it was when I actually sat down and drank it, rather than just knocking it in a shot and going, I'm not mad about bourbon. So yeah, maybe we'll get into some more bourbons and broaden our horizons a bit. But yeah, I'm going to enjoy the rest of this. So a very happy Whiskey Wednesday to y'all, and I'll see you for the next one. Bye!